Hi, Patty Durrell, the CEO of Rock Solid Fitness and a licensed physical therapist assistant, bringing you real talk today with a guest. This is Jaclyn Fincher, who's usually behind the camera, but I really wanted her to step in front of the camera today so we could talk about being pregnant and exercising, and also some of the stresses that your body has naturally gone through as you've gained weight purposely. And maybe how that might correlate to people who are gaining weight not on purpose and how their body feels like. Because this for you is a temporary situation.
Yes.
But for some people, right, they gain a lot of weight in the front and they deal with a lot of the same things that pregnant women deal with. So Jaclyn, first, thank you for all you do for us. This is really our marketing genius over here. And second, I just want you to talk about what exercise has done for you, because this is your second pregnancy,
Yeah.
and maybe some of the differences your first around and this time around. And then we'll talk about some of your body things that are going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, so thank you for being here.
So I started working out at Rock Solid Fitness before I was pregnant. So it was a bit of a change when I became pregnant, which was very exciting, but everyone at Rock Solid Fitness knew exactly what to do, how to handle it, and I knew I did not want to stop what I had already started. So they adjusted things for me, and through the whole process of my pregnancy, I truly feel like I've gotten stronger through all of this. My body would have been a lot more swollen than it already is if I wasn't working out. Also, I think that just in general, my strength, my energy, everything has been about the same that it was prior to being pregnant, which I think is huge.
That is huge. Did you feel that the first pregnancy?
No, my first pregnancy, I stopped working out completely and was just like, I'm going to eat everything. I'm just going to lay around the house and do nothing. And it was a very rough labor as well, which I think this go around, being able to work out during my pregnancy, strength training, and getting my cardio in, all those things are going to really help my labor as well.
Yeah, I'm sure that it will. We can't wait to meet baby Camille. But yeah, so your energy is better. You feel like you're less swollen than your
Yes.
first time. And I always tell everyone, like, hey, if you're pregnant, you're getting ready to do like a real serious, intense activity, kind of like maybe performing a marathon or something like that. So definitely training for that kind of event is important. So yeah, I'm glad you've been able to stick with it, Jaclyn. Yeah, and so what about backs? Like, you know, do you mind if I kind of just point out some things on your body? So if you turn sideways for the camera, this is what 8 months of pregnancy looks like. You're really awesome. But you can see here that Jaclyn has like maybe a little bit of an increase in her lumbar spine, or we call that a lumbar lordosis. And we all have a natural curve, but I've known Jaclyn since before she got pregnant, and you know yourself. Has that curve increased with your pregnancy?
Yes, obviously I have a lot more weight on my stomach than I did before, so of course my back started arching, but that's something here at Rock Solid Fitness that has been so great, is doing exercise to strengthen my back so my back doesn't hurt like it did my first pregnancy, which is great. I feel a lot stronger in my back this go around and a lot more flexible.
That's awesome. And so if you know this is happening, then this has to happen so you can counterbalance the load in the front. And we said this is temporary for you,
Yes.
but could you imagine how someone who has this their entire life forever, what do you think that would be like, Jaclyn?
Oh my gosh, I could not imagine this being my everyday life for longevity. I mean, it's hard enough for me to get out of bed in general, and this is just temporary.
So I would imagine, like, if you've gained what, 25 pounds?
26 pounds.
26 pounds. Like, okay, great. If you were gaining weight everywhere and you were obese, it would have been everywhere. But if we gained maybe 50 or 70 pounds over our healthy body weight, then we might be having 25 pounds just here to carry, right? And so every time you're getting in and out of a car, you've got to lift that in and out, plus the strain here. So it makes you exhausted.
Yes.
What else does it make you?
Aches and pains all over. I can only imagine every day doing things of, like I said, getting out of bed or going, taking the trash out. Anything and everything, getting off the couch, that can be a struggle right now. So if I was doing that every single day, this large all the time, I don't know how I would make it.
Well, I know it's temporary for you, and I know it's going to be hopefully an easier labor for you than the first time
Yes.
because you've been doing all this work. And thanks for sharing with our audience some real talk about being pregnant.
Yay.